Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is Thursday, June 20th, and the moon is in Sag. It's pretty early here. The sun's not quite up over the house yet. Today is the first day of summer, the longest day in the Northern Hemisphere. The sun moves into Cancer at 4:51 p.m. here on the East Coast. So what's that? 3:41 in Chicago. Did I say 41? 51 in Denver. And oh God, I just lost my counting skills. Anyway. First day of summer, sun moving into Cancer. But that's not the only thing, because before the sun moves into Cancer, about 2 hours before the sun moves into Cancer, the sun, still in Gemini, makes a square to Neptune. Neptune has been hanging around the last degree of Pisces since May 4th. And is there all summer. And on the 2nd of July, Neptune retrogrades. Like you would know it because it's so slow. I mean, I know they measure these things, so we know it's happening, but it's so very subtle, the shift. And when Neptune does turn, when the transpersonal planets sort of shift like that, go direct to retrograde, retrograde to direct, we can sometimes see things happen in the larger world. Hi, Miss Wren. How you doing? How's your babies? I hope you're taking care of them. Anyway, just said good morning and then flew away. So every planet that's been moving into Cancer has had to go through the gauntlet before it left Gemini, like a little kiss. Hi, this is Neptune. I'm here to confuse you. Anyway, that's what happens sometimes. Squares to Neptune squares make us want to go places, do things, and Neptune says, all right, well, here's this fog bank. Feel your way through, guys. Feel your way through. So there is still this sense of things not being clear. And whenever Neptune is active, we can... Neptune is a planet associated with our imagination, our dreams, our visions, our ideals. It's very idealistic. And, sometimes being idealistic, you're not being realistic. Now, of course, the planet of reality is in Pisces right now. So even reality has its unrealistic or unreal sort of energy that we're dealing with. However, things are still real and there are still consequences. So we do kind of have to go by the rules somewhat with all of this. But with the sun moving into Cancer, the start of the summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, and things actually here have started to get hot. They haven't really been too hot up to this point, at least in this part of the country. But I do know that there are fires out west, there are floods down south, there are tornadoes in the middle. Neptune and Pisces can bring up a lot of weather stuff, right? Whether or not, ready or not, whether you're ready or not, weather comes. One of my teachers said that the weather is reflective of the emotions of the, especially if there tends to be like weather disasters in some way, that it is the emotions of the humans in the area, that because we're connected to the atmosphere in that way. So and well, I'm not going to get into weather witches. Did you guys see that? Flying away? I don't know if you saw it. It might have looked too small. That was a great blue heron that went over the house. Great blue heron went over the house yesterday, the day before as well. I think I pointed the camera up to the sky then as well. Great blue herons are symbolic of self-reliance. And so we have the wren this morning, which says, excuse me, oh, goodness, express yourself despite the pollen. And the great blue heron says self-reliance. Self-reliance. So that's the messages from the animal kingdom this morning. So we're starting a new season. And we are continuing on the journey together. So, and we do have a full moon tomorrow at 2 degrees of Capricorn Sun, 2 degrees of Cancer. So there's a lot of things sort of happening all at once, kind of coming to a head with awarenesses. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep your psychic senses open. Things will eventually clear out and clear up, but there's a lot of clues and there's a lot of signs and there's a lot of information coming our way. Not all of it like by watching TV or talking to people. It's coming through our other senses as well. So what I would suggest is if you can't make sense of it, it's okay. Eventually you will understand it. What I think what you might best be do is just take note of it, write it down, maybe even have a journal where you're writing these things down. Today I saw a butterfly. You know, one of the things that I like to do is the first thing I see when I come out can symbolize certain things. Certain animals, certain colors, certain senses, certain sounds. A lot of times when I'm doing videos and I'm talking about something, an astrological aspect that's significant, an ambulance will drive by or there's a siren of some sort. So pay attention because the world around you. Now, of course, when I used to live in Jersey City where I grew up, if I were to take note every time a siren rang, it would be every 10 minutes, I heard a siren, so if you live in the city, it's a little different. If you're in Manhattan, it's different. But you just in general, what is it that you're seeing? What is the world? What is nature especially? It works best with nature trying to show you. And what's nature trying to show us today? Another beautiful boo rose. Look at that. Is that glorious? This is such a beautiful rose bush. And of course, Boo is such a beautiful boy. I miss him every day. We used to walk around the yard. He'd plop down and roll on his back. Someday he'll come back to me, I'm sure. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your summer. Of course, I'll be here tomorrow, so I'm not going anywhere. Hi, Charlie. And there's Charlie. Yep. Hi, baby. He's coming over. He wants to eat breakfast. Oh, check it out. The hydrangeas are starting to pop. Look how lovely. This is going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful hydrangea year. We have over here. This is the other hydrangea. This is called the Stars and Moon. This hasn't bloomed in a long time. Usually I get one bloom out of this, and that's it. But it looks like we're going to get quite a few. And then look at this one. Holy Toledo. This guy's like, I'm the tallest. Look at me. Yeah. And of course, that's the maple. These are glorious. Look how beautiful these are now that they're sort of in full bloom. This is the hibiscus. The hardy hibiscus, the one with those flowers that you can see from space. I don't actually ever remember seeing him come up this early. I'm usually looking for, are they down there? They come up later in the summer, bloom later in the summer, which is kind of cool because by the time they bloom, a lot of the other blooms are kind of past. The roses are still coming up pretty hardy. We have, these are the tiger lilies. They'll be popping soon. And we do have some, I think Stelladora's over here, but I have to come in here and yeah, see there's, oops, ow, don't do that. There's quite a few berries over here, but you see the Stelladoras in there? I have to, clean this out a bit. These things that I'm pulling out are jewelweed. A remedy for, what is that? Poison ivy, actually. Oh yeah, see all the things in there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that out a bit. But yeah, and these are all black raspberries that are gonna be coming up and feeding our belly and feeding all the birds. Lovely. More roses up there. Oh, and the thistle. Look at the thistle. The little balls of thistle are coming up. And then, of course, this is the wild thistle with the, that's like a tree. Look at this. I can't get over the stem. Holy Toledo. And this is fennel, which I love. Love this. I often collect the seeds at the end, when they come up. Let me use them to cook with. Oh, and the hydrangea over here is coming up a little more. Might as well look at this. The pink is the spirea. And this is just, I love this. Love this. They're getting bigger. And every day they'll change color. They start with that creamy white, and by the end of the season, they're russet. Beautiful. All right. That's the story, Morning Glories. Still working on my door. Hopefully I'll be able to get the door back up today. I do have some clients, so I'll have to do that in between. And it's supposed to be hot, so I probably should get to the door right now, because otherwise I don't really like it hot too much. But, what are you going to do? I'm not going to complain because it's been cold for a while. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'm glad I brought you around to the flowers. Much love. Oh, check me out on, go to Ona's channel. We did a moonshine episode last night. If you don't know Ona, it's Ona's Tarot, ONA. And every month we do the full moon on her channel. And every month we do the new moon on my channel. And we're starting a Mystic Sisters Live. We were live last Friday, and we're planning on being live next Friday. Ona has a new job that she's working with all week, so I don't think we'll be able to do it this Friday. But definitely next Friday. Live with the Mystic Sisters. We talk about current events, energies, astrology, whatever really comes up. And I'll put a thing on my community page if you have any questions you may want us to look at of any kind. They don't have to be political. If they are, that we can look at that as well. I'll put something up so you guys can do that. And I was on Susan Lynn's channel a few days ago. You probably have seen that, but if you haven't, check her out. Susan Lynn, psychic medium, her channel. She's fantastic. She's also hysterical. And we were talking about SCOTUS, and we were talking about America, and what's up this year for America. So through the perspective of Kabbalah. And there's my neighbor's dog that barks every time I come out. Yep. It's a new dog. Only been there a little while, but she. I don't know. I've never seen the dog. I've only heard the dog, but it sounds like it might be a little terrier or something. Anyway, someday I'll meet that dog. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Namaste.